It's time to rewire your mind. Welcome to the Hayden Russo Show, the show that provides you with inspiration to help you succeed in life. Here's your host, Hayden Russo.
Hello there. As y'all know, I like how that there sounds. Hello there. As always, you know, I do miss you guys. I miss all of you. I miss talking to you. It's so amazing when momentum start building in your favor, how things begin to change for you. And I'm so grateful that I'm having a lot of success, and a lot of people that I'm meeting are having a lot of success in their lives. And when you're able to meet people in a positive spirit, in a positive light, and when you're trying to make things happen, it's just a beautiful thing. You know, failure is not an option. It's crossed 1,000 books. They told me that we wouldn't sell 1,000 copies. Wow. You know, so I'm grateful for the wonderful comments, the reviews from individuals. I'm very humble. But other individuals that think writing a book is make you something special, I don't feel any special. I don't feel any different than I did prior to me writing the book. My purpose is to make sure that I'm giving out a message, and I want to find a way that I can get the message out on a larger and broader platform. And that's why I'm here on TalkZone.com, the largest internet radio show on the planet. The best team, the best resources. You got a great team here. That's why I'm here. It's one of the mediums that I'm using to begin to reach out and connect to people that I would never have connected to without some of these tools. But we still have a mission here. We still have a mission to make sure that we're effectively communicating, that we're getting a positive message out, and that we're continuing to engage you on a week-to-week basis so that you'll come back. However, we just want a little bit more comments on the things that you guys may think that we're doing wrong, or the areas that we can improve. Because I got to tell you, it's very critical to this show. So I have to ask you, are you a fixed mindset person? Or are you a growth mindset person? Do you know the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset? You know, we just have to begin to understand that everything starts with our paradigm. What we think, how we feel about ourselves. You can't help anyone if you don't help yourself. You can't smile for anyone else if you don't smile at yourself. Smile by yourself when you're with yourself, when you're in the restroom looking at yourself at the mirror. Just smile and embrace that feeling. Begin to care more about you than you care about anything else. Begin to demand honesty, integrity from yourself before you ask for it. Matter of fact, don't ask for it from anyone else. We're tired of that. We're going to lead by example, and we're going to take life head on. We're going to have fun while we're doing it. And we will live life on our own terms. And before I get into this clip, and Dave, you can let me know when you have it ready. I want you guys to get out of your comfort zone. Last week we talked about procrastination. We talked about some of the things that hinder you, the things that make you stop, the things that make you don't move your body when your mind is telling you that, hey, you know, that's a good book there. You should continue reading it. You should continue running. You should continue studying. You should continue doing the hard work. Stop looking for results. Stop looking for someone to validate you. Begin with yourself. Don't depend on no one. Take 100% responsibility for everything that happened to you and around you. Because if they're around you, either you put yourself in their surroundings or you attracted the surrounding to you, again, with your frame of mind. You know, the one good thing about the mind is when you have it in a bad place where it doesn't belong, where you have it thinking about things that it shouldn't be thinking about, such as what time family and friends come on, or what time CNN comes on. Begin to understand that in order for us to change, in order for us to get past our failures, we must begin to understand that it will not happen until we take care of us. We make sure that we're 100% responsible for all of our actions and the things that happen around us, and begin to do the little baby steps. Begin to do the little baby things. Begin to act like that kid when he was a little baby. And yes, I'm talking about you. Remember when you was a child, no matter how many times you failed, you had a growth mindset because you did not know anything or what a fixed mindset was. And Dave, if you wouldn't mind, would you go right into that clip for me, please?
I'm from Detroit. I can't stand Michael Jordan. We probably would have won about 4 championships had it not been. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah Thomas, Michael Wade, Benny Michael Wade. We had the Spiders. We had it going on. Rick Mahorn. I mean, we was murdering them. Michael Jordan came in and was like, nope. I'm telling you, don't get from the C thing. I dare you for one time in your career, I dare you to exhaust yourself. I dare you to leave every single thing on the field one season. Everything. Walk off exhausted. Like Mike when he got 45 with the flu. He had the flu. Like for real, let's be honest. One of your players got the flu and they tell you I got the flu, I can't play. You're like, cool, I understand. We'll catch you next game. Mike was like, I got this, don't worry about it. But Mike, you got the flu. My flu is still better than your normal game, all right? Whatever your little game is, my flu gonna outdo your game. So I'm gonna play. The thing I like most about Michael Jordan was the last time he lost to the Pistons, he cried. He walked off the court with the tears in his eyes. You know that one when you lose and you ain't got no sportsmanship? You know that one? Normally, you know, you lose, you just man up. You don't want to shake their hand, but you do it anyway because that's the part of the game. But when you get so tired of losing, when you get pissed, when you can't take losing no more, you lose the whole little shaking the hand and you just walk off. And Mike walked off with a tear in his eye. And let me tell you something. He walked off and said to himself, this will be the last time the Pistons ever beat me again. I dare you to show up. Listen to me. I dare you to just say, you know what? I'm not going to save nothing this year. I ain't going to save nothing. This year, I'm everything I got. Coach getting everything. Oh.
The mind can be programmed like a switch. And for those of you that fail to know what Mr. Eric Thomas, I like to call him E.T., the hip-hop preacher, is demonstrating and orchestrating through the video is that what made Michael Jordan straight, what made Michael Jordan a great, what made Michael Jordan go back in the gym and reevaluate what he was doing was because he continued to get his butt whooped. And back in the 1980s, when Michael Jordan was scoring 60, when Michael Jordan was hitting buzzer beaters on Larry Bird, okay, when Michael Jordan was running around, running circles around Mailman and John Stockton, Jeff Malone. Okay, back in the 80s, you had pure shooters, but then you also had bad boys. They would beat your ass on the court. Okay? And they used to beat Michael Jordan. They used to whoop him. Don't you bring that little soft stuff in here and pick yourself up off the floor. And that last time they did it to Michael Jordan, the same thing that I'm telling you guys, the same thing that I'm saying to you, it's like a light switch when you get tired. All mayhem break loose when you make your mind up and you say, no, this will not happen to me again. I will no longer fail at this juncture. I will no longer say I won't go to school. I will no longer say I won't go after my dreams. I will no longer listen to my father when he's a firefighter and I want to be a police. I would follow my dreams. Okay? But then I would know that at some point I must do the work. But the problem I'm finding is that people just don't know what to do. Living in this country is the best thing that ever happened to you. If you're breathing air in the United States of America, thank God that you're here. Because this is the place where it's easy. All you have to do is do the hard work. But everybody complain, oh, I can't do this. Oh, I'm a trust baby. Oh, so what? So what? Look, I have a friend. His father made the casing that goes around the Duracell battery. A trust baby. Oh, it has his nice Mercedes, $1 million condo. Oh, come over, stay. Yeah. You don't have nothing to do. I do. I have people I'm trying to reach. I have lives that I'm trying to change. I have people that I'm trying to help so that I can make this world a better place. It's time for a short station identification. This is the Hayden Russo Show, and you're live on TalkZone.com, the station that will broaden your horizon. What you got to begin to do is understand that you got to do the hard things, and then life will come easy to you. But when you don't know what to do, okay, and your mind is trying to engage you, and your mind is trying to say, hey, try something, do anything, but your body isn't doing it. Your body isn't moving, okay? You must begin to change your paradigm. You must begin to change your thinking. You must do what Michael Jordan did that last day when Detroit beat on him and sent him home. He went home and he got stronger. He didn't just get stronger in the mind. He didn't get stronger at willpower. He didn't get stronger at knowing all of the players and know where they be. And he didn't get stronger at understanding the offense and improving his mind. He didn't get stronger by that overnight. He took every single day and treated it as his last. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. When you're giving yourself 100% every day and you're holding yourself accountable, you will see your life change. It is not your job when you're in the 100th day. It's not your job if you're in the 200th day. It's not your job if you 3 years doing the same thing. It's not your job if you've been doing it for 5 years. It's not your job when the planet will open in abundance for you. That's not your job. Your job is to understand what it is that God brought you here to do, that's burning in you, that's making you can't sleep at night, that's making you just like your mind can't dissipate from it. You try to read, your mind come back to the same thing. You go swimming, your mind come back to the same thing. You go out with your favorite girl and your friends and you hang out and you come back home, your mind is on the same thing. So begin to ask yourself, why is my mind continuing to get on this stuff? Then once we talk about the why, then we'll need to understand what we got to do about it. And how, we'll talk about the how. We'll talk about how you need to get to work, but then we'll also talk about how you don't worry about the how it happens. And Dave, let me know when you have this other clip ready, but I'm going to tell you guys. And Dave, you could talk to me. You just let me know when it's ready. Okay. You guys have to understand the difference between the two hows. And you're in America, the best, you should plaster a flag on your damn forehead for being in this country. Yeah, we have a lot of problems in this country. But guess what? It's still the best country on the planet. Because you can create anything, you can be anything, you can make anything you want, you can be anybody you want to be, you can say anything you want to anybody, you can even talk about your president. Be grateful that you live here in the United States. And after this clip, Dave, we can begin playing this clip. I'll let you know when to cut it. We'll talk about how we're going to begin to change the process of the mind.
Here's the best advice I give my teenage friends. It was easy. What can I tell you? It was hard? No, it was easy. I'm a millionaire by 31. Let me tell you how I did it. I got 3 reasons why I got rich by the time I was 31. Let me give you those. Here's number 1. I lived in America. I mean, how lucky can you get? America's easy. That's why everybody wants to come here. People haven't plotted and schemed for 50 years saying if I could just get to Poland, everything would be okay. No. The boat people are not desperately trying to get to Vietnam. No. They're not squeezing through the fence to try to get into Mexico. No. Neil Diamond says, looks like everybody's heading for. They're all coming to America. Why? Everybody wants to come here by every means possible to get here. Why? Because America's easy. So if you go home with anything, go home with that. Mr. Rohn reminded us that America's easy. He got rich by the time he was 31. America's easy. Bangladesh is hard. Just take that home. Here's the average yearly income in Bangladesh, $120. That would be hard. Tell me hard versus easy. So America's easy. Cambodia would be hard. The Khmer Rouge killed 2 million Cambodians to make communism work. That's hard. America is easy.
You can
India
would
right
be
there. Hard. They got.
You know, the mind is when you look, you could take all those great geniuses that they have up there in Apple and Google, right? You could put all of them together. Take all of their technology, put it together, right? You can throw IBM in there if you like. And you will be fascinated to know that the mind will run circles around on them. The technology that we currently have here has nowhere the capability of your mind. We have told you on countless shows that the human mind is the only thing that can create and then generate it through thoughts and beliefs and faith. The universe will bring you what it is that you need. So we'll begin to get into the why, into the what, into the how, and begin orchestrating what we need to do to begin to get out of this stuck mode and to move past where we are to get to where we want to be. But it's time to take a short break. We'll be back with more right after this. Congratulations on the purchase of your brand new home. And we couldn't be happier for you. But as soon as you moved in, you began to notice during the summer months, the attic began to get extremely hot, causing your home to get warm, making it uncomfortable. Plus, your electric bill began to rise, skyrocketing out of sight, costing you more money. I have a solution for you. Solaro Energy. Solaro Energy has a variety of products. Solar Shield for the attic, solar attic fans to take hot air out of the attic, plus Solar Day to bring in light into any area in your home, all costing you no additional money. Call Solaro Energy today at 888-355-5SUN or visit their website, solaroenergy.com. Solaro Energy, providing all of your future solar power energy.
This segment of the show was sponsored by Shakira Roll at ERA Home Run Real Estate. Buy, sell, or rent, I can help the entire world. Need assistance with down payment? No problem. Call Shakira Roll today at 561-312-2641 or email her at info@rollhome.com. That's info@rollehome.com. Visit her website at www.rollhome.com. That's www.rollehome.com.
Who is this young kid growing up, par for life, experiencing all of the tough battles, watching people thrown off buildings as a little boy, violence surrounding him? Failure is not an option. You may find it at Barnes & Noble. Failure is not an option, a book that is here to inspire you. Car accident, dents or scratches? Has the Florida sun faded your ride? Call High Gloss Paint and Body. Their service is fast and reliable. High Gloss Auto Paint and Body will deal with your insurance company, taking all the load off your shoulders. I know what that can be like. Call them today, 561-508-4220. They're located on 2550 Windsor Avenue, Suite A, West Palm Beach, Florida. You tell High Gloss that Hayden Russo sent you. If you would like to be a sponsor or advertiser on the show, call today at 561-723-6781. If there is a topic you would like to discuss on the show, call and inform us today at 561-723-6775. You can always reach me at Facebook at Hayden Russo. That's HYDNROUSSEAU. Motivational Speaker Incorporated. Hayden Russo, author, radio show host, motivator. Book Hayden Russo today, 561-723-6775. It's time for a change, and let Hayden Russo show you the way.
And now, more of the Hayden Russo Show on TalkZone.com. Back to Hayden Russo.
Yeah. Dave, if you wouldn't mind, get me a little pumped up there. If you wouldn't mind, give me a little music there. Yeah. We got to always keep pumped up on Talk Zone. Y'all, I'm feeling it, Dave. Thank you much. Thank you much. Thank you much. You know, when you're stuck, you have to understand that you just gotta just jump off the cliff. What I mean by that is, if you're stuck, and you want to be let's say you want to be a contractor, right? And your books, to buy all your books, cost you around approximately, let's say, $700, right? And you only have $690 to your savings, right? I'm telling you to go broke. I'm telling you to jump off the cliff and spend every god doggone penny and go broke. Because it's not the money that's going to help you. It's the books. It's the books that's going to give you the knowledge that you need to begin to make you valuable, to make someone else valuable. And we've said it on countless shows. The marketplace reward value. How do you obtain that value? Through knowledge, through reading, through accelerated learning. And prior to the break, I mentioned to you that we'll engage on how to take control and rewire your mind and begin to take the baby steps necessary to build momentum for the future. Okay? But before we can get into the what, when, and how, you have to understand that it is your job to make yourself more valuable through continuous learning. You notice how we go to school, right? And all the things that we're taught in school, all the things that we're taught in college, right? When you get out, it's your relationships and the training the mind. What you fail to realize is when you're going to school, and it's to train the mind on the process, on how to take information, how to absorb it, how to apply it. So that when you leave school, you can continue doing this for the rest of your life. But the problem is, for some of my friends that have graduated from Ivy League colleges and is upset that they only own a grocery store. Are you serious? You have a beautiful wife, 3 kids, a big house, and you own a grocery store, and just because you graduated from one of the 8 Ivy League colleges. What? You are doing what you want to do. And when you're doing what you want to do on a continuous basis, that's what success is defined. That's what defines success. So, make yourself more valuable. And if you're in the workplace, make yourself more valuable to your boss. How do you make yourself more valuable to the next person that's right above you? You learn their job, you learn their job description, and you learn what they're responsible for, and then you help them accomplish everything that they're responsible for, thereby making yourself more valuable. And guess who's looking? Their boss is looking. So now you may become an assistant, or they may have another job that's an equal position, and you'll get that job at an equal position. But let me tell you why the person that would get that equal job would surpass their current supervisor. Their supervisor, when the supervisor was hired, she did the training for 6 months to a year and stopped. She stopped learning. So all of the knowledge she's acquired has been on the job watching other people. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when you don't multiply it with reading and studying your craft and studying what your boss needs to make yourself more valuable, because you're more rewarded when you're more valuable, and you get handsomely rewarded when you're more valuable to the marketplace. So the next time you go to a meeting, ask yourself, how can you make your boss successful? How can you make the company more successful? How can you make the radio more successful? How you can make your life more successful? How can you make your relationship with your wife, your significant other, your friends more successful? What can I do? Don't depend on no one else. From this moment on, don't depend on no one else. If you following me in the same path, that's okay, but you might make a right or left at any moment, and I have to continue straight. The next time you go to a meeting, the first thing before you start the meeting, ask what is the purpose of the meeting. Get to understand what it is that we're here to do. What are we going to accomplish out of this meeting? How are we going to implement the success tools and the things that we have accomplished in this meeting to implement out in the field? You could take these same why, what, how, and apply it to any situation. And prior to us ending that clip, could you live on $120 for a year? That's hard. Living in America is easy. And Dave, if you wouldn't mind continue playing that clip, I greatly appreciate it.
Their challenges these days. Tough. America's easy. China would be really hard. Underline really and make a study. It's hard. America's easy. And now in about 90 days you can have that memorized. I'm telling you, that's all you need. I got rich by the time I was 31. I lived in America. America's easy. Now here's number 2. I found an opportunity. That's all you got to do in America. Search for an opportunity. Take the first one, right? Try it. If that isn't it leads to another. One door closes, another door opens. This is what's exciting about America. It's full of opportunity. A chance to try, and then what? Try again, and then what? Try again. Never run out of opportunity to try. See if you can't better your life and your health and your future and your bank account and your income. Make your fortune here. I lived in America, number 1. Found an opportunity, number 3. Number 2, here's number 3. I found a teacher.
You can pause that right there, Dave.
What a grand and
Are you a fixed mindset person or a growth mindset? Because see, prior to me playing, hold on. Let me clean up something here. I know I get this every week. Oh, you're just playing other people's clips. I am so sick and tired of that stuff. When someone send me a clip, if you've been on YouTube, I'm on YouTube for 4 to 6 hours a day. I watch a whole bunch of people videos. I want to see everyone to be successful. Okay? So if you want to see people be successful, then you need to try to help other people be successful. Thereby, it will help you be successful, propelling you to a greater level of success that you would never have seen. But you would never get to that point with a fixed mindset. A person with a fixed mindset want gratification right now. Want instant. You know what? A fixed mindset is what I had when I went to prison. A fixed mindset is what I had when someone broke into my house and they were inside my house with guns, and I decided that I am so strong that I'm going to go in my house while they're with the guns in my house to defend myself, when all I had to do was simply pick up the phone and call the police. But no, what you get? You get shot in the face. Yeah, I got shot in the mouth, and the bullet came out of my neck. Fixed mindset person want to instant gratification. What did I do? I want to go in and inflict harm. That's a fixed mindset person. Okay? Because the growth mindset person would have said, whoa, you got a family. You have millions of people that's counting on you. You can't do this stupid thing. A growth mindset person is not going to say that it's somebody's fault. It's not going to say that it wasn't the teacher didn't grade it right, or the teacher did something stupid, or the teacher doesn't know how to teach, she's stupid. No, it's the teacher is not stupid. The teacher has the credentials that is necessary to teach. So it's you that's the problem. It's you that's not want to do the hard work. It's you that want to stay in a fixed mindset. I want to fail, and I want to fail quick. I want to fail at anything because, see, when you look at it, you're looking at it a failure. When I look at it, I look at it as a situation that I'm not failing. I look at it as a situation that it is necessary for me to fail. It is necessary for me to learn from my failures. It is necessary for me to understand why I fail. It's a failure that it's necessary for me to understand what I can do about it. It's necessary for me to know how I'm going to go after it. But it is not necessary for me to know how I will accomplish it. Accomplishing your goals and your dreams is not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to get up every single morning and give you, yourself, hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself true to what you're doing. Do it every single day. Do it no different than the bamboo tree. And for those of you that has never heard this story, a bamboo tree must be watered and nurtured consistently for a period of 5 years. And after that 5th year period, this bamboo tree rarely grows. And then after that 5th year, it skyrockets. It skyrockets to almost 90 foot tall. And the person that's watering, that's disciplined, that's making sure that it's nurtured is you. It's you that every time you go in a meeting, you'll ask the individual that's holding the meeting, what is the purpose of the meeting? It's you that will hold yourself accountable. And once you learn what the meeting has accomplished, you will take it personal amongst yourself and go out and begin to do the how and implementing all of the things that you learn. So I said all that to say this. When you read a book and you learn that one thing, don't hold that potential power. Put it to use. When you learn the one great thing that will help propel you and help you make you a better person, change it. Be the Michael Jordan. Be the person that say, I'm tired. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of everybody giving up on me. You don't need no one to give up on you when you depend on yourself. I'm tired of all these circumstances, and I'm tired of everything finding me, and I'm going to do something about it. What are you going to do about it? I'm going to change my attitude. I'm going to change how I see this great country. I'm going to see what I can do with all of the opportunities that are placed in front of me, because you have staggering opportunities and unlimited bounds in this country to create anything and to fail as many times and to search and explore and to find what it is that you need to make you successful in this country. But yet we cry on a daily basis. 85% of the people that's going to work hate their jobs. And they're not willing to do the hard things necessary to make their life better. They're not willing to do the hard things necessary. Because why? They're worried about what other people think. They're worried about what other people might say about them. And for some of you guys and ladies out there, if you're in this particular mindset, please go get help when you feel like you don't deserve this abundance and greatness that God has given you and that is here for you. But the only way you can get there, your admission is hard work. And in this life, your exit is death. So if I was you, I would take advantage of everything that God has given me and I would apply it. And I apply it today. If there's no tomorrow, I'd be like Michael Jordan. I say I'm tired. I'm pissed at getting whooped. I'm tired of everything that's happening to me. And I go and make myself better. And after we come back from a short break, we'll get into how we're going to do it. What are the things that it is that you need to do? And how you need to be disciplined and focused to make things happen and let your dream come true. It's time to take a short break. We'll be back with more right after this. Why replace your roof when you can repair it? Call Built Right Roofing today at 844-277-7663. That's 844-277-7663. Come and experience the Built Right way at 844-277-7663. Congratulations on the purchase of your brand new home. And we couldn't be happier for you. But as soon as you moved in, you began to notice during the summer months, the attic began to get extremely hot, causing your home to get warm, making it uncomfortable. Plus, your electric bill began to rise, skyrocketing out of sight, costing you more money. I have a solution for you. Solaro Energy. Solaro Energy has a variety of products. Solar Shield for the attic, solar attic fans to take hot air out of the attic, plus Solar Day to bring in light into any area in your home, all costing you no additional money. Call Solaro Energy today at 888-355-5SUN or visit their website, solaroenergy.com. Solaro Energy, providing all of your future solar power energy.
Invest in Macedonia.com. www.inmacedonia.com. The future to connecting the world.
The House of Bling is here. Woo! Specializing in rhinestone apparel. Bling out your company logo or team logo. Call today, 561-723-6781. Woo, they're ready. Get your bling, women, cheerleaders. Tell your coaches about the House of Bling. We're here for all custom apparel. Again, that phone number is 561-723-6781. Do you have a ride on your way? Are you in the New York area? When you're stuck, call on NYC Taxi Ride Yellow and Green. We have two apps at your availability. www.waytoride.com or www.GOARRO.com. NYC Yellow Cab is ready for you.
Welcome back to the Hayden Russo Show on TalkZone.com.
For those of you out there that's saying, hey, we can do it too. We can do what you're doing, Mr. Russo. I tell you what, the platform here on Talk Zone is so simple for you to learn. It's not that sophisticated. Okay? If you're an entrepreneur, if you want to be you want your own radio show, okay? You have come to the right place. Okay? TalkZone.com. You can contact Gene Stern. That's 800-743-1988, extension 203. That's Gene Stern. Tell Gene I sent you. But getting back to the show, I got to send a shout out out to Melissa and Tiffany over there at T-Mobile. T-Mobile is just building all over the place, and I love the service that they're giving me. The staff is great. They're building location. They're moving. Everybody's just moving all over the place. Look, if you're looking great for great service and you're down in the Pompano Beach area, 2001 Federal Highway, Pompano Beach, Florida, 33062. You have a T-Mobile station there. It's opening up, filled up with great people that are there to help and inspire you and get your products out. I love the Apple. I love all my iPhone products, and anytime something happened to them, they sure enough take good care of me. I tell you that. You know, one of the most amazing things happened to me, and I'm going to get right back into the show and I'm going to cram everything in, is that through my meditation, through my beliefs, and through my hard work, I have run into some great friends. I won't mention his name, but Ron, I got to tell you, I want to thank you. I've been invited to join a great organization that is doing wonderful things. The Yellow and Blue team, they specialize in providing solar energy products across the board, reducing attic temperatures, by 40 to sometimes 70 degrees. They have awesome products, the best on the market. You can't find these products anywhere. And if you want to learn more about Yellow and Blue Ecotech, please look them up or send them an email at info@yellowbluetech.com. Tell Ron I sent you from the Hyden Russo Show. And since I did all that, I might as well get one last plug in before I get right in there, right? This is a short station identification. You're live on TalkZone.com. All right. Now that I got all that out the way, we done paid some bills. Y'all know we got to do that. Hyden, we've been waiting for you to tell us what to do and how to begin to get unstuck and how to begin to move forward. All right, I'm going to do that. I need you to get a pen and a paper, all right? Right? So, the first thing we're going to do is in the morning time, we're going to get up. Yes, I know I done told you the lemon water speech already, so I know you're going to take care of your lemon, cut it in half. If you're 150 pounds, you only need half a lemon. If you're over 150 pounds, even by 1 pound. Yes, sweetheart, even if by 1 pound, go ahead and take the whole lemon, okay? I'm not talking about that. I'm speaking up when you get up every morning, you say your prayer. I want you to write down these 4 things. I want you to say that good things, I want you to write down good things always happen to me. Then I want you to write down that God give me the wisdom that would create answers. Then I would like you to write down, God, give me the wisdom that would create the faith that all things are possible. And finally, I would like for you to write down that good things will happen to me today. Every morning, I would like for you to say that. See, let me tell you something about hard work. Okay? I write down 100 to 50 to 200 sentences, full complete sentences every single morning. I meditate every single morning. I walk every single day. I'm going to do something to exercise my body. I'm not going to take the elevator. I'm going to take the stairs, and I'm not going to walk up the stairs. I'm going to run up the stairs. I'm well dressed, but I refuse to be like 85% of the population. That's how I do it. Every single morning. And if I can't, look, this morning I had so much going on that I was unable to write down 180 sentences this morning. So guess what I did? I said it while I was in the shower. I repeated all 180 sentences. And then I went to work. How are you able to do all these things, Hayden? How are you able to accomplish all these things, Hayden? Because I am educating and I'm learning how to process the mind. How do you do that, Hayden? Begin to write down all your thoughts. Every single thing that you think about, begin to write it down. Why do I want to do that, Hayden? When you write down your goals, your mind begin to work. But when you write down your thoughts, your mind begins the process to get out of the loop. What do I mean by that? The thing that goes on in your mind and it repeats itself. Every time you're driving, you're thinking about it. You go out to eat and then you come home and then all of a sudden, for a second, you start thinking about it again. When you start thinking about something like that all the time, write it down. And then when you write it down, I want you to write, what is the next action to make this move forward? Then I want you to take that piece of document and I want you to put it in a to review folder. If you do those three things to every single thought that comes in your mind, okay, Hayden, okay. Dave, am I talking too fast? Dave, okay, so some people say that I move fast like a locomotive. And I didn't get a chance to get into my clips today because this conversation got real deep. Okay? This conversation got real deep. So I just want you to start this one process and begin to get these things out of your mind. And when you start this process, you begin to get things out of your mind. What's going to happen is that you're going to free your mind up to begin to think about new things, to begin to bring in new thoughts. And guys and ladies, let me tell you something. When you're recording these thoughts that are in your mind, it only takes one for you to live your life in abundance and never have to work again. I want to know. I'm looking for that one. I want to know what it wake up without a mortgage. I want to know what it's wake up without having a bill. And I can do whatever it is that I want to do today. I want to know what that feeling is. And Dave, if you can get that first clip for me, let me know when you have it. I want to know what those feelings are. And I'm going to slow it down and I'm going to back it up again and I'm going to reiterate what I said. To begin the process of the mind healing and giving you the thoughts and the desires that you need to be successful. I will repeat what I said right after this short little clip. Go ahead, Dave.
Everything. Whatever they ask me to do, I'm doing that beyond. When I leave this year, I ain't going to have nothing left. And why do I say that? I'm a runner. I run long distance. Some days when I run, now I go 6, 7. When I finish, I'm not breathing hard. Raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about. I just finished doing 6 miles, but I'm not breathing hard. Raise your hand. You know exactly what I'm talking about. No, raise your hand if you've ever experienced it. You've done what you're supposed to do, but at the end of the day, you're not really breathing real hard. Raise your hand. Mm-hmm. You put the workout in. You did exactly what you're supposed to do. You did your exercise. You did your reps, but you still, you good. Tell me if you know a time when you ran so hard, you worked so hard, that you felt your chest. After you finished, you felt your heart beat. Right? You ever worked so hard, you felt that blood, like you could taste blood. You worked so hard.
You can cut it right there. Okay? I need you to work hard. You know, every time someone hears that I write 180 sentences, they say, oh, you write it. Is it legible? Are you serious? I don't do anything that I can't give 100% at. Matter of fact, if you ask me to do anything, I'm going to take it personal and I'm going to give you 200%. And when I give you 200%, now it means that I need to hold myself accountable to 200% because if I can give it to you, I can give it to me. And I'm going to reiterate what I said earlier. Okay? I need you to write down these 4 sentences. I need you to write down that good things always happen to you. I need you to write down that God Please give me the wisdom that would create answers. I need you to write down, God, to give me the wisdom that would create faith and that all things are possible. And then I need you to write down that good things will happen to me today. Now, you can write them down however many times you like. I write them down 10 times each. I write it down 20 times. All the things that make me happy. I love smiling. I love helping people. I love sleeping next to my wife. I love spending time with my kids. I love Built Right Roofing. I love working. I love helping people. All the things that help you. And then write down 20 things or say 20 things that you are grateful for. I'm grateful for God for waking me up this morning. I'm grateful for God for all of my blessings. I'm grateful for God for my ability to speak. I'm grateful for my God for my ability to use my mind. I'm grateful to God for my health. I'm grateful for the God for all the people that would come into my life. I'm grateful to God for all my clients and customers. I'm just so grateful. And then after you do all that, you got to get to work. You got to begin doing the hard things. You got to start believing in yourself. You got to do small little baby things and start taking the small steps that would allow your momentum to build. And I'm going to tell you guys something. And ladies,